This week, we're talking about the new Paul Thomas Anderson movie, One Battle After Another, and we're joined by comedian and podcaster Caleb Hearon to honestly mention it all, to talk about everything. So let me just say this.
Let me say this.
Are you looking for a home for your worst opinions?
Are you a hater first, but a lover of pop culture second? Consider this a glorified group chat, but we're not calling you out. No. We're calling you in. It's a safe space.
To talk shit.
But, of course, from Wondery, I'm Peyton Dix.
And I'm Hunter Harris.
And this is Let Me Say This.
Let me say this.
Let me say this. Let me say this.
You know me, I stay in a movie theater. So I walked myself to BAM to see One Battle After Another. And I had the time of my life. I kind of felt like that one video Tom Cruise because I had half of my popcorn before the movie even started.
Yep. I was about to be like, which one? Yeah.
Because I was just hungry. But I also, another crazy thing that happened, sorry, I'm rambling, but like I went to the concessions and I was like, oh, can I get like a Sprite? And the woman was like, oh, we only have Sprite, like fountain Sprite. We don't have it in a bottle. And I was like, no, of course I want the fountain Sprite. Like that's the good stuff.
Vehicle.
But I had the time of my life. I loved this movie.
So much fun.
Okay, if you have not seen One Battle After Another, please skip ahead 10 minutes. This is a spoiler alert. But it is a new Paul Thomas Anderson movie, and it is about a man named Bob, played by Leo DiCaprio, who is a washed-up revolutionary who lives in a state of stoned paranoia, surviving off the grid with his spirited and self-reliant daughter, Willa, played by Chase Infinity, first ever film role. Can you believe it? When his evil nemesis resurfaces and Willa goes missing, the former radical scrambles to find her as both father and daughter battle the consequences of their pasts. And it also stars Teyana Taylor, Benicio del Toro, Regina Hall, Sean Penn, and like a moment of Jungle Pussy and a moment of Alana Haim.
And a moment of Jungle Pussy. That's in the Bible somewhere, just by the way. At some point, it's there. Okay. Lover, hater.
I was a lover. I imagine being a dad to a daughter and not being embarrassing about it. Like, crazy that Leo DiCaprio was the first man to ever do that.
Well, wait, and to not be embarrassing about it, I'm like, ooh, well, Willa would disagree at some moments, but totally. Also, wait, quick question. Chase Infinity, is that her government name?
I think Infinity is her middle name. I think her last name is like Payne.
Chase Payne. Yeah, Chase Infinity. I love a star name. And I was like, ooh, if that was God given, that's iconic. I had so much fun in this movie, like more than I get nervous when I see a movie so hyped up that I go into it setting the bar really high. But I actually felt like, oh God, I had so much fun. And upon opening scene, I said, this is a movie for lesbians. This is for me. Paul Thomas Anderson said, Peyton, I gotcha. Yeah, it's just Teyana Taylor's face. And I'm like, I'm in. I'm alert. I'm sitting up straight. I literally did actually sit up straight. I put my reclining chair back, feet on the ground. Teyana Taylor, oh my God, is so fucking fantastic in this. I feel like the women in general were so great in this. I was so impressed with, you said it was her first role, Chase Infinity? I didn't realize that. What had she been in before?
She did not even know who Paul Thomas Anderson, had not even seen any of his movies before this, which I'm like, wow. So real star. Real star. I kind of like this version of Leo playing like a dad who's like a little bit schlubby and a little bit like, I don't know, not like cool, because I think it really worked to see him like trying to get his daughter to like think that he is like not a loser. And it did remind me a lot of his like Killers of the Flower Moon character, who was also similarly kind of insecure, and like that insecure like really radiated off of him. And then someone brought up to me, which I had totally forgotten this, that Paul Thomas Anderson did a rewrite of Killers of the Flower Moon. And so that those sorts of commonalities between the movies is probably like not intentional, but like definitely exists.
I was going to say there's something that felt a little too organic about the way Leonardo DiCaprio was hitting that vape. I was like, oh, you're not new to this. You're true to this, buddy. Yeah. It was, but I love that too.
Also, like the robe of it all. I loved that. Like that he's like truly wearing a robe throughout this entire movie.
I like how this movie really lent itself for like costume work and costume character. Like this is an easy movie to like riff off for Halloween. And I think that's always so fun when you can easily be like, oh, I can put these like materials together and create a character for a few of them, you know?
I think the Chase, the Willa skirt, her like kind of like Cinderella-y like school dance with like the combat boots combination. I thought was so stunning, especially when you see it getting dirty throughout the movie, like as she's running and fleeing, and just like the way it sort of floats is really pretty in this like barren sort of desert.
There was also this really interesting beauty moment with Teyana Taylor and her eyelashes. She has like one particularly long eyelash extension in the middle, and it kind of, I think, affirmed what everyone is always saying about her, which is that she is a beautiful cat. Like, she is a beautiful feline creature, and like looks like, like the cuntiest little animal photos that you've ever seen of like a jaguar or a tiger. I'm like, that is Teyana Taylor. But I was curious if that might lend itself to a beauty trend.
Or even her at the end of the Fade music video. I did need to get my lashes done after I saw this movie. I was like,
let me set my pussy game up.
Jill, get my seat ready.
Something I loved particularly about this movie was not just the casting in general and like a strong use of a star-studded cast, but specifically the casting around young people. Chase, sure, but when you go to you meet her friends and then you go to the high school dance, I loved all the young people in it. It felt very anti-Euphoria. It felt very like anti like cool kid glamour, like really what being a teen is like, which is like you're breaking out, you have braces, you lovingly look like shit. That's what teenagers are supposed to do. You're supposed to be ugly. That's the point. And it like for some reason filled me with this small detail, like so much joy in the casting of it. I loved her little friends and the way they styled them as well. And almost the way that they seem kind of street cast. Like one of them looked like he was about to crack the whole time, and I thought that was great. The one that drove.
Yeah. One of my like favorite details was how in the movie, like Bob doesn't think Willa has a cell phone, and of course all of her friends are like, of course she has a phone. Even Benicio del Toro is like, of course she has a phone. Like she's a teenage girl, and I think even one of the like interrogators to like the other teens is like, so this is the only teenage girl in the entire world that doesn't have a cell phone? Really?
Look me in my eyes.
And even that moment of like disconnection between father and daughter was so funny and special. And I mean, even the scene when Bob is in the car and he's like, talking about how the Teyana Taylor absence like really informs the whole movie, and you miss her when she's not on screen because she is so captivating. But at the same time, like you almost, I think, have sympathy for everyone when it's like, oh, Bob like can't do his daughter's hair, like can't do like all of those mom things. And as much as I feel bad about Teyana Taylor like not being in the rest of the movie, I don't know. I just feel like so much sympathy for kind of everyone involved. And I think the letter that she writes to Willa at the end draws that out in like a really sweet way.
And I also found it really interesting like how present the current cultural climate was in this film. Do you know if it's supposed to be set in a specific time, or is the whole point is like it could be now, it could be in a few years, like a near future? Did it say at any point?
Yeah, I don't know.
I just like, considering
I mean, the cars felt like contemporary. Like,
yeah, that's true. I couldn't remember where it was supposed to be placed, and if it was supposed to feel obviously very similar to like the ice raids that are happening right now, and like obviously like a lot about like Palestine and the cultural climate, and like any kind of like activism felt. What was the line about? We have a little Latino Harriet Tubman thing going on over down here. Wake that up.
I also loved that all of those scenes like weren't subtitled. I thought that was such an interesting and like great choice, because it's like, oh, that's a whole other movie narrative story happening, and we just like get a glimpse of it in, I think a lesser movie would have like really labored to like present that more. And I like that we're like popping into this. And in the background, it's just like Bob being like, I need a plug to charge my phone, which was also extremely stressful.
Oh, I loved his manic energy, even though of course it was highly triggering for me. I was like, ooh, a father figure in my life coming up right now. But
no, him not having his phone charged. And it was like that. It was a like landline. I was like, I truly think it was like a landline like phone where he's like charging like a port for
and
it.
Also,
I was
like the glasses that he was wearing, those big ass glasses. Are those the glasses that you wear after you get your eyes dilated, like your pupils dilated?
Yes, but we also see him steal them from that grocery store too. Which
I know.
I was
funny.
Just like, and then
either
all of
these
stuff,
are like you're getting your pupils dilated, or like they're Balenciaga, and I like can't tell which one.
Yeah, and which one Bob went to. I did also love all the stuff when he's on the phone asking for the password, and he's like, I literally don't know the password. Like, you're gonna have to tell me, because that's me on every single device I've ever been logged into. I'm like, what do you mean you need the street that my second grade best friend grew up on, and also like the last name of my dance instructor from ballet when I was in the 7th grade. Like, what are you talking about? That feels very like modern to me.
I loved Regina Hall in this too. I wanted more of a clear ending for her character. I'll just say that. But I just forgot how good it is to see her on the big screen. First of all, in that bandana, looking hot as hell, looking bisexual as ever. But I was like, oh, it reminded me like, okay, thank God scary movies coming back. Like I actually, now more than ever, do we need that? And we just need more Regina Hall.
I truly think she's like so brilliant. Did you ever see Honk for Jesus, Save Your Soul?
No.
Unfortunate title, but a really good movie that she was in with Sterling K. Brown that I think was produced by like Dino Kaluuya or something. But she's truly so good in it. And it's the like perfect comedy, but also like with a really kind of sweet, soft core. But I think she's like truly such a good a dramatic actress, honestly, almost as good as she is like a comedian, because she is also so funny. I want to ask you about this online ass rollout. Like how do you open, I guess, a movie that costs $130 million, not based on like any kind of superhero, like it's impossible to really describe what the movie is about.
No Marvel involved.
Yeah. I mean, it's like based on a book, but I don't think Thomas Pynchon is really like getting the girls in the seats. But they like did New Heights, Leo and Benicio. Chase has really been like putting her boots on the ground for making these TikToks, like to get people to see this movie. And it honestly kind of like, I like that. I like that it feels like this is a broad appeal comedy thriller. Like we should be promoting it in like the most kind of like normal way.
I have not pressed play on New Heights, only that one time for Miss Swift live. Shout out to my work ethic. But I was surprised to see them on there. I mean, I like cultural crossover moments like that. I love a little high, a little low, if you will. But I was actually going to say I'm curious that you are into that, because I do feel like real cinephiles are like, oh, like, is this how we have to market movies now? Like, is this what unless you're organically doing that and that's how you like to like play and be online. But is this just a new way that like we have to lean into the fact that if we want younger audiences or just to reach more people in general, that we have to like play online in these less traditional ways? Because part of me, I feel like sometimes it can very fast go like gimmicky or make it cheapen the material, I guess. Maybe because I'm thinking about that Maya Hawke interview where she was talking about how she was being told that she has to really work on her social media presence in order to get roles. And she was just like, do you know who my parents are? But low-key, do you know who her parents are? Like, that feels crazy that's a conversation we're having.
I mean, I think that's true. But I think there's a difference between like, followers converting and where this feels a lot more like, okay, so it's like Chase and Leo sitting in like a press room and she's explaining to him what Team Conrad is. Like that to me feels like the absolute like core of this movie is about a daughter like making like really emboldening her dad to like stand up for himself and also like become a member of like society again. And that feels very like, okay, grandpa, like come on, like let's get your ass in front of a TV to watch Summer I Turn Pretty with the rest of the world.
Was he Team Conrad or was he Team Jeremiah? Did he say?
He was team, I'm 50 years old and I'm still dating girls who are 27.
So he should know more than anyone. He should be like Team Conrad, period, forever.
I know. Well, no, it's also funny because I remember randomly on a red carpet once, he was like, oh, I love Euphoria. And I'm like, you're so
pervert.
So cringe.
No, you shouldn't be watching that.
But yes, they were Team Conrad, okay. Both of them. Okay, well, I'm hearing this is a award season frontrunner, but I'm also hearing that it is like the only real like, contender to be released so far. So
wait, what, do you think Sinners wouldn't be a contender? That's the only other movie.
No,
anyway, it's the only one I could think of that feels like at scale of this.
Yeah.
But wait. Fuck the awards. Let's talk about your top 3 Leo moments, because I know you have some hyper-specific, niche, unnecessary references to make right now. So, go head on.
Okay. I'm really doing this off the dome. I didn't prepare these at all. I'm going to say, one of them is that one TikTok of him in a club and he's like has a hat low, cigarette smoking, and it's like delete. Get that head, get that bread, delete. he is like really getting his best life. It's hilarious. I'll post the TikTok. I literally post every for my birthday anyway. Also gonna say him trying to talk to Rihanna at Coachella that one year. That was very special and important to me. And also him sneaking into her birthday like 2 years later and literally sneaking in according to page 6.
Wait, which one would you pick between Ethan Hawke trying to talk to Rihanna and Leonardo DiCaprio trying to talk to Rihanna? Which one was more iconic?
Obviously Leo trying to talk to Rihanna. Ethan Hawke talking to Rihanna to me is like when people are like, their friends in Devil Wears Prada aren't nice. I'm like, okay, so you've been on mine before.
History?
That's great.
I love abusing your child so that I would abuse my child to talk to Rihanna. I would abuse my grandparents to talk to Rihanna.
What's also funny about the Ethan Hawke Rihanna like photo set is that like just out of frame is Spike Lee looking so fucking annoyed and no one ever talks about it. He literally is sitting there like this. He is like, I just trying to watch my beloved Knicks. As a fellow lifelong Knicks fan, I understand.
Okay, wait, what was your final Leah moment?
My final one would probably be, maybe that video of him whenever Lady Gaga like walks behind him to accept a Golden Globe, like during the Star is Born year, and she like runs in his chair and he like jumps and like looks back and is like so spooked. That one's pretty. Oh no! I think even better than that is him getting hit in the head with a volleyball.
Where? When?
Like smack dab right in the middle of his face. He loves summer. He got hit in the head.
Oh wait, yes, I know exactly the paparazzi photo you're talking about too. Yeah.
Yes. What are yours?
I'm not thinking about Leo. I came on this podcast lesbian first. I said, move over. Teyana Taylor's right there. You think I'm looking at Leo? You know how I act about Teyana Taylor? I act like Sean Penn's character in that movie. I'm ogling her down. I am like on my knees. I'm sweating. I'm pressed. I'm hot. I'm heavy. I am like, she is the ultimate woman. She's the original top. She's the original femdom. Like everything about her makes me active. Like I literally, can you see my posture right now? Like anything could happen.
No, I can see it. Well, can I say this? I saw her at the Nike Skims, I almost said premiere party, like at the Nike Skims drop party. She looked right past me and I was like, oh, like I literally like gasped in such a way. She is so beautiful in person. And also so petite, so tiny.
Her, Alandria, bad bitches only. It's very like when the first person said, damn, that body is tea, they were originally talking about Teyana Taylor. Like, that's the original source. And is that true? No. Did I just make that up? Of course. Top 3 Teyana Taylor topping moments specifically. 1, not her and Victoria Monet on the BET stage, but her throwing her ass in a circle on Victoria Monet in the club, not realizing they were being filmed, and Victoria Monet has her hand around her neck and up in her hair. Yeah, only Black girls are allowed to touch other Black girls' hair, by the way. It was formative. And then Teyana Taylor actually more so kind of being topped, but maybe is like a power bottom situation at the 2021 VMAs with Normani. I don't know if I stand behind the Aaron Pierre of it all. It is 2 beautiful creatures with not a drop of chemistry is what I'm picking up on. And honestly, maybe this movie, maybe Teyana Taylor in almost every scene of this movie is her topping Leo, topping Sean Penn, topping herself, topping society, the revolution. Yeah. Her with that gun pregnant. Yeah. So
I can't believe you said Aaron Pierre without saying that's Mufasa, because that's the only thing I hear when I think about him.
And that's how it should be. That's it. I think we just get right into it.
Oh,
fuck a setup.
Oh,
hey.
I love.
Yeah, I'm my best self right now. That octave that I hit was.
It was
crazy.
beautiful to me.
Was it like
Yeah,
a song?
I loved it.
Like a bird.
Yeah.
You'd say. With us today, Caleb Hearon. Oh my God, comedian, actor, and new stand-up on HBO special right now called Model Comedian.
Yeah.
Right?
yes.
Yeah, we locked in this weekend. Press play. Came out on
Friday.
On Friday.
Yes.
It's Sunday. We're recording on Sunday. That's how serious we are.
That's how much we wanted to be here.
Yeah, we're not playing around about this. We're making it happen.
Yeah, we're locking in for once. We have a question we asked everybody. Are you a lover or a hater?
Oh, I'm a lover.
Yeah.
I'm a lover. I'm a lover who is capable of hate.
Yeah.
Overall, I'm a lover. I want to love things, but the reality is sometimes people and things give you a real reason to hate.
Yeah.
And so, look, to me, being a lover doesn't mean that you exclusively love and you never hate. It means that you really want to love and you're predisposed to love, but I'll hate when the time is right.
Yeah.
When
I'll
it
hate
calls
without
to
a
me.
reason sometimes.
When I'm called to hate, yeah. If
You
the
show
spirit
up.
moves me, I'll preach. Yeah. I'll do it. It's no problem for me.
Yeah. And I'm getting called a lot lately.
Yeah.
I get called. Yeah, I get called because people are crazy and stuff is bad. And so I get called by that. Are you guys lovers or haters? What do you identify?
What do you think?
I think, I'm getting lover from the big heart hands.
Ooh, that.
Over there.
Or that could be a big hater bitch.
And then here, you don't seem like a hater, but I think I could see you saying it.
I'm from the Midwest, so I can't really be a hater.
Right.
But it's underneath.
Where are you from?
Oklahoma. I'm from Tulsa.
You told me Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you love it?
Do I love Tulsa?
Yeah.
Honestly, now it's gotten a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah. It used to be. Have you been recently? Have you been before?
I've not been recently, no.
When I was like in high school, I was like, okay, here we go. Senor Tequila, I guess. And then now I'm like, wait, there's so many other places to go. Like there's a big park now.
Well, where are you from?
LA.
LA, yes, okay. Well, there's this thing happening in the middle of the country, and I think over the last decade that speaks to what you're saying, which is like a bunch of Kansas City included, a bunch of places that were like bad to just okay, like boring to just like fine, have gotten so much cooler because people can't afford to live on the coast.
Yeah.
And so that's obviously sad, but it's like there's so many new restaurants, there's like new clubs, new arts initiatives, new like people are like opening things up and like kind of moving home, and it's really exciting.
Yeah. No, my best friend moved home, and it was like, it's like fun now that there's like so much more stuff to do, and when I go home I get to see him, and so that's nice.
Yeah. So y'all moved to Boston to go to school. Is that what happened? And that's where you met?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Not too much on the mic, but yeah.
Yeah. Don't put Boston on us, but yeah.
We said,
No, please like bleep out Boston. Like I don't wanna claim it.
So
I
it's
don't
just,
wanna
you
claim
guys met
it.
in beep, and that's how you became friends, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
it's like Spain, España, Ibiza.
That's something
And
exotic.
like glamorous.
Yeah, something really chic.
Mykonos actually. Okay, follow-up question. Are you a lover or hater of free speech? Ever heard of her?
Well, that one's tricky because when I do it, it's so good, but sometimes other people are abusing it. You know, when other people do free speech, sometimes it's like they shouldn't be allowed to do that. You know, because they're saying bad things. But when I use free speech, it's like, well, this is a fundamental right.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like,
and I deserve.
Yeah, it's like I should be able to say anything without punishment because humans deserve that. And then when someone says something I don't agree with, it's like we need to rethink. We have to reconsider.
Actually, silence.
Yeah.
It's golden.
I'm sorry. I will say, like, look, obviously Trump is like silencing his enemies with like the FCC, and obviously that's bad, and we have to be against it. I will say, like, if I was president, I can't promise I wouldn't do it. You know what I mean? You're telling me you have the power of the government to silence your enemies, and you're not going to kind of be like, maybe. It's bad for democracy, but like I think, either on my evil days, I would be like, shut down that show. They're being annoying. You know what I mean?
You're like, shh.
Yeah,
right over there.
Don't criticize me. Criticizing me is crazy. I'm the president. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like we don't like it when he does it, but again, if I did it, I think it'd be kind of chic.
I would believe
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I like making laws and rules around me.
Well, hello.
Putting
It's like
myself
different when I do things.
Yeah.
I've been saying this for years.
Yeah.
When I do things, it's totally separate from when other people do it.
Yeah.
Don't you feel? I'm like, hello.
I mean, that part in your special where you just call everyone a faggot back to back to back.
They're being faggots.
It turned into slam poetry. Actually, at a point, like I was like in a beatnik over there.
Being faggots. You're in the audience doing this.
Like, what am I talking about? No. But I was like, this is important. We should wake this conversation up. How queer republicanism is, actually.
They're being faggots. It's crazy to me. And I'm like, we've got to stop being nice, I think.
Yeah.
We have to stop being nice. Nice is not working.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we need to start being honest.
Yeah.
Yes. That does remind me too of the woman who was doing the Holocaust tour who was like saying that everyone driving through was a Nazi.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, it does feel crazy that now you're not allowed to say that. You can't call a Nazi a Nazi.
Listen to women.
Like,
She had something to say and she
But,
said it.
Not all women. No.
Not all women, but the ones
Like
I agree
who?
with.
Who should be silenced? Name 3 women who should
Literally
be silenced.
me, actually. Sometimes,
Yeah, true,
honestly,
true.
I just said beatnik and then went like this, so maybe me. Clicked my like non-existent nails together. There was also this. Speaking of being meaner, which I am very for. I'm stepping into my hater era, actually.
Oh.
Really?
I love to see that.
And the shoes fit.
What's
Sorry.
inspiring?
The
hater
the
move.
culture around
The culture.
I think,
Yeah, the culture.
And it was the part where you were talking about being bullied and then their like response to it. I thought you were gonna hit me with I'm rubber, you're glue. What is it?
What bounces off me and hits you.
Sticks on you.
Yeah,
or
like again, the beatnik poetry of it all.
Yeah.
Like, why was that our response? Like, is to be like a rhyme scheme?
Yeah.
Like, no, I love that you were like, this actually makes matters worse for me. Like, this is not helpful.
Yeah. It goes back to the being nice thing. I'm like, it's not working. It's not authentic. Like, we have to stop being nice. In general, I think the behavior has gotten so bad that we have to start being like, it's like the use of AI, for example. Like, we're trying to reason with these people and be like, you shouldn't use AI because of the water sources and things, which is true.
Yeah.
I think it's more effective to be like, you look fucking pathetic using AI.
Yeah.
Using ChatGPT makes you look like a loser.
Yes.
Yeah. We need to get to the heart of this thing and start using shame as a tool again.
Yeah.
No,
bullying
I think
works actually. It's
I think we do. I think AI
loser.
Yeah, like
hold this. Like, this is for you. You're a loser. This is crazy.
Single-handedly bringing it back on this podcast.
Are you guys
literally single-handedly?
Yes.
A few times actually.
More than
It's been landing
quite a bit.
Wait, I want to know how you guys met though. How did you meet? Like, what was the circumstances of meeting?
We were the only two Black girls in our film 101 class.
Yeah.
And we
in Redacted City.
Yeah. To say that we won't name at a school that we don't talk about.
That we've named so many times in so many public places.
And
yeah, it's kind of when you're like, we kind of locked in that way.
Yeah.
Where I was like,
it's me and you. It's me and you.
And Hunter was like, then, same thing. Until now. Like all right, not too much.
We don't have to rub each other. Like, we can just be friends sitting next to each other.
No, I liked it. Like, unfortunately, this is my kind of
stop,
way to
please.
Yeah.
be affectionate.
I really hate
is to irritate.
Poked. Yeah.
You hate being poked.
Yeah.
That makes sense. It is like a classically antagonistic thing to do. But
Which
I
is
also
why it's
do
so
it.
fun. Yeah.
Oh, I show love by being like, come here. I like to pinch. I like to poke. Yeah.
That's my love, especially if someone doesn't like it.
Yeah.
Then I'm even more inclined.
Yeah. So it's fun being me, actually.
Yeah.
I'm actually struggling all the time and I'm loving it. Yeah.
You're like, we're actually working through something.
I just have to say also, you guys are real. Is this where you always record? This is like your studio?
Yeah.
You're heroes because getting here it's like the instructions for getting here are like, not only are we in Midtown Manhattan, but it's like the building has a different address on the front of it than what the address is that you go to.
Correct.
Then you have to take elevators to a middle floor to switch to a new elevator bank and go to another. It's like, y'all are doing the work.
Thank you.
I hope your fans understand that you're doing the work for them.
I was like, do you know how serious it is to get here and do this show?
And on a Sunday.
On a Sunday, by the way. That's my bad, but like, on a Sunday is crazy.
No, yeah.
We're being crazy right now.
But actually, I think Sunday, fine, child's play. Monday is when we record.
Yeah.
Oof.
Mondays are tough. It's like we're starting the week in Times Square. And we still deliver.
That's a big ask. And so your fans need to appreciate and respect. That's why I'm bringing it up. I'm like, I hope you guys know what you have. That you guys care.
Well, thank you.
To cut to 2 elevator banks is crazy. Like, y'all care.
Yeah.
A lot of people are phoning it in the podcast space and not y'all.
No, it's very long.
And there's not there's not even like coffee on site. It's like,
no, you're
there's
working.
a little coffee shop downstairs that is not even open.
Our producers chime in. They're like, well, what else?
Yeah, what else then?
What else do we need to pay?
No, y'all are basically like coal miners. It's crazy. You're working so hard.
Yeah, we're doing the Harriet Tubman of podcasting.
It's an honor to stand in your life.
So this is the woman who should be silent
yes.
right now, actually. So let's make that up again.
My mic just cuts out. Yeah, but, wait, I actually wanted to talk about, there's this one clip from your podcast that I saw that was you talking to your mom. And I love the way you talk to your mom because I talk to my mom like a white person too. And I'm like, oh, you're open. You're open. Free. How had you always been close? And can you just talk about your relationship with your mother?
Yeah, we like grew up together. You know, my mom had my brother when she was 17. She had me when she was 21. And so like, that's just kind of how everybody does it in Missouri. That's how it is over there. But like we really grew up together. And I feel like, you know, the thing I love most about my mom, there are many things. She's brilliant. She's so kind. She's one of the funniest people I've ever met. Like she is my favorite person in the whole world. But the thing I really love most about her as a parent, and the reason we're able to like joke around and have such a silly relationship is that she doesn't take herself too seriously and she takes notes. And she takes notes. And so if you really, I think as a parent, want to have a friendship with your adult child, like if you want it to move beyond just like, I'm the person who used to tell you what to do and now I'm kind of not. If you want to go to a place of genuine friendship where your kid wants to call you and wants to visit, etc., out of not just obligation but excitement, you have to take notes because everybody fucks their kids up in some way. My mom certainly made huge mistakes but did a million things right. And so when I say like, hey, the way that you and dad did this really affected me in this way, she goes, yeah, I'm so sorry. I totally get how that could be like that. And I wish I had known better. And so that openness is like, it's very healing and also like necessary to have the kind of friendship that we have. So sometimes I think when I have like parents of friends that are like, oh, I wish you would talk to me about more stuff. And I'm like, well, they can't because you won't actually hear it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
And then people get very surprised that my mom and I talk so openly about like sex and all these other kinds of things. And I'm like, well, number one, my mom's a nurse. And so like she has seen everything. She knows everything about the body.
Have you seen The Pit? Okay,
it's
those
like,
women go through everything.
Yeah, I'm like, she's not shy about body stuff. And also it's just like, I don't know. I think that some people are kind of scandalized by it. And I'm like, well, why? This person birthed me and has seen me at every worst moment of my entire life.
Yeah.
Why would it be weird to talk about someone I hooked up with? It's like she knows so many worse things.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I love her so much.
Oh, when she said they, them, I'm gonna do me.
My mom, she really, that's the thing is like, she's so much funnier than I am. She's the pink print. She is so.
The pink print.
She's the pink print. Say it. She's the pink print, dude. She's so fucking funny. And she gets on with everybody. My mom has never met a stranger. I have seen every single type of person in this world encounter my mom and be like, I like her. Like she's just a good time, you know? But yeah, I think there's also a kind of like, I really derive something in my comedy from my mom, which is like, she's not walking around scared that someone's going to be upset with her. If she upsets someone, she'll just apologize.
Yeah.
And it's like, that'll be fine. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But she's not trying to upset anyone. She's not worried that she'll upset anyone. She's just like, even like they, them, I'm going to do me. It's like, yeah, that's something I think someone else would be very like reserved and scared about. And she's like, well, no, they know what I meant. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just a trust and an understanding that like people are not out to get you.
Yeah, for sure.
You know?
Oh my God. So she's never been on the internet. Like,
right.
That is.
Well, how do you guys feel? Because you're both on the internet in a way where I feel like you've had to deal with, I feel like people are remarking and commenting and giving feedback.
What do you mean? Everyone says we're two perfect angels.
No. What I mean is by virtue of having the kind of following that you guys have, I feel like you've had to deal with the bad sides of the internet in the same way that I have. And like, how is your relationship to it?
Well, I'm on the road to get canceled.
You're waiting? You're on the journey?
I'm trying. Yeah, I'm putting the hours. Well, actually, one time I had this like TikTok that went viral and it was like, fucking, I hate summer. It was too hot. And I was like, this summer makes me believe that God really did hate fags. And then it cuts off. I don't think I looked gay enough in it because I like quit out the app, go over. It's like, this reached the wrong side.
Yeah.
It didn't reach like my fellow queer people being like, yeah, faggot. It reached people being like, yeah, hate those gays. Like God hates gays.
Wait, really?
Yes. And so I think people thought that I was straight saying that.
That is so funny.
Wait, I thought
and
it was
then
like
gay men also got mad that I was saying faggot. Which,
Okay.
Get over it.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And I've had it with this.
and let's wake that conversation
Because
up.
they do the same thing with me and Dyke. And I'm like, do you want to be in Community or not?
Yeah. Do you want a Lincoln build or what?
Stop.
Okay?
What do you want?
The op is on the other side of the door.
I am your brother in queerness and Christ.
Yeah.
I'm going to say this word.
No, Dyke should say faggot. Faggot can say Dyke.
Like, hello. It's us against the world.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Dyke.
I think that's
it's
so
funny.
silly. We have so many other things to care about. But anyway, yeah. And then Hunter's like, yes.
I'm staying silent, and I stayed in solidarity. With
I will mind my business, actually.
Yeah.
Hunter going,
Totally.
the road to get canceled. It's starting now. No.
I believe you to say whatever you want.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's like before I guess started becoming more of like a person online, I worked in social for like pretty big brands for a long time. And I think like that felt worse because I was obligated to stay online versus me as a person. I can kind of just, not to be Tyler the Creator, like shut my laptop. Like,
Yeah.
I think the minute I let myself engage too much into like what people that I don't trust and care and respect think about me, then I've lost the plot, you know?
How are you getting cyberbullied? Close your laptop.
Yeah.
That he ate with that.
That's real as fuck.
Like, I just like, wait, there's a solution and it's this.
Yeah.
It's like it's over.
How are you gonna call me a bad name when I'm sitting on my sofa in my apartment? It's like, I don't have to be on this internet with you. I don't have to be doing this.
Yeah.
But I also think, I don't know, I feel like the other side where I can't like buy in too much to win like all of the praise, because that also feels like a double-edged sword to be like surrounded by yes men or something like that. I was interviewing Usher once and he said, if you live by the applause, you'll die by the booze. And I was like, period.
That's a great way to put it.
Like,
I thought we were going Gaga. I thought he was going to quote Gaga for a second.
Applause,
that
applause,
was-
applause. That's what he's
Live
gonna
for
say.
the applause, live for the applause. And what? Usher. I
I think it was Usher who said applause, 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 applause. No, it's so true though. I've been talking about it for a while now. It's like there is a portal to your soul that exists, and you need to keep a little version of yourself there, guarding it against criticism and praise. Because if you open it to the praise when it comes, that's the moment that I've been in. Is I feel like for the last year or so, it's been mostly really nice things and people saying nice things about me for the most part, and that's very kind. But I try to just I see it, I receive it for a moment, and then I move on, because if you leave that portal open, yeah, exactly, it'll never be enough.
Yeah.
It's a dwindling resource.
Yeah.
If it's 1,000 nice comments on the first week of something and you take it all in and it feels so good, when it's only 800 the next time, you'll feel sick.
Yeah.
Because now you've gotten addicted to this thing. And so you really, really, really have to be so intentional. I don't just think about being on the internet, but about life in general, about really being careful where you take your praise from and where you take your criticism from, of course. But that's the easy part, is being like, anyone who hates me is wrong, or whatever. But being careful where you take your praise from as well is so important, because if not, then that portal is just open for anything to come in and out and like rattle around in there. And it will really fuck you up, I think.
Yeah.
You know what this reminds me of?
What?
The Artist's Way.
Always.
The
I was going to
Artist's
say, we're actually
Way.
going deep and we're staying there today.
Y'all have been through a hard time?
A few.
Oh, Ben.
I'm a lesbian. You know what? I've survived war.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Shaking.
How long do you have?
Doing my morning pages through tears.
Every day. Let's
When
wake
someone
up.
tells me they're doing the Artist's Way, I'm like, come here, let me give you a hug.
Yeah.
Because
Come
I
on.
know something's up. You know what I mean?
Da, da, da. Yeah.
Da, da,
You
da.
do.
And I've done it 3 times and I've survived.
Oh, period.
Oh,
I,
yeah.
well, I did it. Someone clocked my tea the other day. I said, I journal kind of every day anyway, again, lesbian. But I said, I actually finished the Artist's Way. And he goes, but is the work ever done? I said,
Oh.
Wow.
Oh. And so why would you say that, actually?
I actually was like, it's the morning. You
Yeah.
gotta relax. But it did rattle me to my core.
That
So I
shook the
said,
table.
maybe I start again.
That's really crazy.
Yeah,
Don't ever
it
say
was
some
epic.
shit like that. to
No.
me.
It was actually foul, and it was a straight man too.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I shouldn't have even said that.
Well,
but
we
it's
kind of
true.
fucked up with
Yeah.
straight men because we've taught them too much. And they are getting powerful. They know like therapy now. It's really scary
Yeah.
stuff.
Yes, they will weaponize ADHD. They will weaponize anxiety. They'll do it all.
And
They
they'll dress
learn
like
the
a lesbian
language.
while doing it, and it's
Yes.
fucked up.
They
yeah.
look good and they talk smart now. It's really scary. They're like they're like talking about their emotional. They're like doing emotional check-ins. I'm like, you were not supposed to have these tools.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like we armed them, and now it's like they're using it, and I'm very scared.
Which is why I'm like, we're very pro himbo. Bring back a good all himbo. I love a dumb hottie.
I love a dumb
That's
jock.
I think that's what that straight men should serve, is just kind of stand there and ogle at me.
Yes.
I'll go at you, and that's it. Like,
But we also
other
need,
than that,
I think you need to do. I saw somebody recently, so very clear. He was like a kind of like thicker, gorgeous gay man.
Yeah.
And he was like just a dumb himbo. And I'm looking at him and I'm going, I can see in your eyes that you're not a dumb himbo. And now you're trying at something. The hottest thing you can do is do your actual thing. Don't play at a prototype. Don't try to be something you're not.
Yeah.
I can tell in your eyes that you read. And you need to knock it off with the himbo cosplay.
I can see it in your face that you're smart.
You're reading.
You're literate.
You're thinking. I can see the
Huh.
literacy. It's jumping out.
You like show him a sign. He like pretends to not be able to read it. Like,
Wait, cosplaying himbo while you're waking something up.
Well, they're trying. Yeah, but sometimes people are trying at a thing that they're not, and I'm like, you don't need to grasp for another thing. The way that you do cool would already work for you. Just do it.
Yeah.
Like I can feel you grasping, and you don't need to be grasping and trying and cloying. You need to do your thing really well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when I say I like a himbo, I like an authentic himbo.
Yeah.
You know?
Like a Johnny
Yes.
Bravo.
Exactly
Yes,
correct.
yes.
The
Thank
original
you for saying
source.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I summoned Johnny Bravo into the room with us.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's always with us, actually.
Who were your guys' like childhood cartoon crushes?
Shigo, and then Jake Long, the American Dragon.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Beast from Beauty and the Beast.
Really?
Yeah, I'm in therapy. so
I was gonna say I just
totally,
learned something.
totally. Yeah.
That's
I'm just a
crazy.
gay man. Yeah.
That's really
in many ways,
crazy.
actually. Who's yours?
Oh, I always forget his name, but oh god, I'm gonna start sweating. The guy from the like general from Mulan.
Oh, totally.
Oh,
Dude.
Very much so.
Like,
very much
hey.
so.
That was crazy.
Yeah, bisexuality is real.
That was
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
Him and then oh gosh, who were my others? Oh, I had a real thing for Max from Goofy Movie.
Oh, that was stacked with hotties.
Yeah.
Everyone in that movie is fuckable. Oh my god. I should have said that the way I did with my chest. I can
No, there was a
I can
hard
relax.
FC and K in that. Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
But am I wrong though?
But hey, at the
Hotties
end of
as
the
far
day,
as I can see, including Goofy, actually.
yeah.
Yeah, a little bit including Goofy, but he's too silly. I'm like,
He has a one-time thing.
okay, I felt very seen in your special because I was clipboard kid. I was very type
I see
A,
this for you.
strict. I was very much
Strict.
If you imagine Dakota Fanning in Uptown Girls, that
Yeah.
was very
Yes.
much
Yes.
me. So that's why I can't do it with Goofy. It's a bit much.
You can't do too much Goofy because you need someone to match your serious.
Yeah. I'm like, we need order. We need to how
That's
we're gonna
so
get somewhere on time.
Do you see a world where someone Goofy could balance you out in a way that you would love, or are you really like, no, it's not going to work?
No, I would be up for the challenge.
Yeah. Okay. Nice.
Not that goofy, but
I'll be up for the challenge. That being said, let's keep it a little.
Keep it together.
Yeah,
Okay, keep it cute.
Not so goofy, but maybe a little bit of silliness or tomfoolery.
just like a little,
Yeah.
like a little,
Oh,
just
God.
a little.
Did
Yeah.
you watch Love Island?
No.
Okay, that's
And
I'm
not
sorry.
and good.
Okay,
No,
that's
good.
I'm
good,
sorry.
good.
It seems like it seems like they're having fun though.
And we're not.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
What's going on over there?
I was just wondering because I was going to bring up
Nothing
haze,
good.
but it's not.
No.
It's a place that we
Don't.
need to get off the island. We get out of Fiji.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we're still in Love Island, all of us, America.
Yeah.
I
Are
think
we?
it's time we get off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I miss
Yeah.
all the unscripted, all the reality TV show stuff I don't watch. And so
Yeah.
I miss all of the cultural conversation about it. And I end up at a lot of dinners with a lot of gay people not knowing what's going on.
But I think that's a
That
good
sounds
place
nice.
to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Sounds like you're free.
It's kind of nice because they get to teach me, you know, and they get to tell me about stuff. Like I learned about Nicolandria.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I saying-
Yeah.
That I learned
Am I
about
saying
them.
correctly? Like,
Am I saying that right?
Nicolandria.
Is that their
correct?
nickname?
Yeah.
I learned about them and they seem lovely. And, you know, I'm just happy for everyone involved.
Yeah.
I don't know about it. I did. You know what I just watched that I was so inspired by? Have y'all seen the Devo documentary on Netflix?
No.
Okay, so Devo, do you know Devo? They wore
The
did
band,
Whip It
right?
Good.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yes.
With the little hats?
Yes.
So I didn't actually know much about them, and I'm not like, oh my god, I love Devo or anything. But I watch pretty much every documentary I can find. I just love them.
Mhm.
And I saw the documentary on Netflix, and I was like, okay, the little clip looks kind of good. And then I watched it, and I was very moved. Like I was very inspired by their artistry.
Really?
They are very like. I immediately sent it to Sarah Sherman because I was like, this feels like something you need to see.
Yeah.
And it just is like they were such weirdos and they took such huge risks and like it really wasn't working at first. And they were making videos like long before MTV existed. And they actually there was a moment they were talking about where like their label wanted to make big cardboard cutouts of them to put in all the record stores to sell their record. And they were like, how much would that cost? And their label was like, oh, $5,000. And they were like, could we use it to make a video instead? And the label was like, why? Like, what would we
Yeah.
do with that? So they were really ahead of the curve on so many things and really stayed true to like, they were satirizing like a lot of like American culture and how dumb they felt we were getting. And I was just very moved by their artistry. It was pretty cool.
I like have only ever thought about them as like just that one song in Jesso's hats.
Silly
but,
with
like,
the hats,
gee,
yeah. But they were doing a whole, like they were doing performance art. Like they were really doing like the band's name is based on devolution, like the de-evolution
Yeah.
of the species, like the kind of like idiocracy of the culture.
Wow.
And they were doing this in the 70s. Like it really was, it was so good.
Okay, we may press play.
I really
I
liked
will
it.
be pressing.
Yeah,
play.
yeah. Next episode we tune in on.
Next episode. Yeah, you guys wearing the hats.
We're in full drag.
Yeah.
You've got to watch it.
But I really liked it. I thought it was so good. Why did I bring that up? What was my point?
Well, I'm cracking up at being like, do you watch Love Island? And you're like, a secret third thing. Actually, what I watch is the Devo documentary.
Yeah.
I'm watching documentaries about the dumbest anything.
No, yeah,
anything. I'll watch a documentary about anything.
Oh my gosh.
The sports ones. I watch all the 30 for 30s.
Oh,
wait.
well, those are good.
Did you watch the one? What did we just watch?
The mom one?
The mom one.
Texting.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I watched it.
That one
I
gagged me.
sped through it.
It was horrifying.
So
Yeah.
not only was it horrifying, by the way, but I don't know if y'all had the same issue that I did. Why did they let her off the hook like that? The
Yeah.
documentary. Like
Yeah,
the documentary
yeah,
was
yeah.
like she was like, yeah, it wasn't me at first, but then it wasn't me at first, but then I kept it up because we wanted to find out who it was. And I'm like, she's so clearly lying. You
Yes.
guys, why is a producer not off camera going, so I think a lot of people would think that's a blatant and bold lie. What do you say to that? Like, come on, like, do the interview.
Yeah.
I felt crazy. It's like, this woman is a nut job.
Yeah.
The whole thing was nuts.
Yeah.
But also her only answer was like, well, it just kind of like blew out of proportion. It just like kept snowballing. It kept spiraling. And it's like, but why did you tell your daughter to kill herself?
Yeah.
Like, why?
It just got out of hand.
like,
It's like, what?
Got out of hand. You were also, not for nothing, but they almost said nothing of the fact that she was texting very sexually explicit things to a teen boy.
yes.
I'm like, that in its own thing is like,
Yeah.
hello.
Yeah. Creamy is a word I never want to hear again.
Oh,
Oh,
why'd you even bring it into this room right now? I'm like,
Well,
Sorry.
we had to.
this is
It's
a
We
family.
had
This is a
to.
family pot. No, we didn't
We
have
had to do it.
We're journalists.
Yeah, we're
We had
doing
to
the
bring
work.
Creamy in.
Yeah. They didn't do it in the documentary, so we're doing it now.
Yeah.
No.
Devil Wears Prada 2.
Yes.
Okay, one, I didn't even know you were in that one until we were looking up. And please tell us any tea that you can. Were you a Devil Wears Prada, I assume super fan because
Oh
they
my
were
god,
gay?
yeah. I was, yeah. I like little closeted, like 10-year-old me in Missouri watching that movie for the first time and being like, this is everything to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really nuts. I to be 100% honest, I was not really auditioning at the moment that the audition came through. I had told my team, like, I kind of just want to focus on my own stuff right now. And because I just get so exhausted by auditioning because no one's writing anything for me. Like everything, when something is for a fat guy, they want like an older straight, like they want a guy to be like, hand me that wrench, And when something's for a gay guy, they want like a thin, bitchy, like 22-year-old twink, which is fabulous. And I'm so in love with that for them. But I just was like, I'm tired of trying to squeeze. Let me just focus on my own shit. But then this came through and it was like, well, obviously you'll audition for this. And I was like, actually, yes, of course. But I just was like, oh, every gay comedian working right now is going to audition for this. So like, I'm probably not going to get it and that's okay. And then I did the audition and I got it and it was so cool. And it was so nice of them to, Aline, who wrote it, and David, who directed it, the original and the new one, were both like very, very kind to have me. And I got to like have fun with it and play around a little bit. And the only thing I can really say, of course, because it's Disney and a secret, is that I will say, like, as a fan, a genuine fan of the original, when I read the script for the second, I was like, oh, I actually really like this.
Oh,
so I think people, I genuinely from my heart think people will really like it.
Yeah.
And I am not getting paid enough on the movie to lie. So don't worry. I'm not on the press tour. I'm not number one on the call sheet. I don't have an obligation to say this. I really genuinely believe it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited about it.
I know. Well, in an era where everyone's like, another sequel, this is actually one of the few I was like, no, let's run this back.
Yeah,
Run
let's open it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Did you meet
see.
Mother? Did you meet?
Yeah, I met, and we had a table read. I met everybody. Mothers. Plural.
Actually, no, Anna's giving auntie to me. She's not a mother yet. She's mother to a young gay, I think.
Okay.
No, I feel like, don't you think the way she dances at parties is more auntie than mother?
Okay.
I'll accept it. I'll
Yeah.
take either.
Okay.
Totally.
She is so wonderful. She's like the nicest, warmest person. I literally, watching her operate on set, I'm like taking notes and being like, I need to be even more present. Like I need to lock in. She's so thoughtful and wonderful and lovely and like serious about her job in a beautiful way. But yeah, I'm really pro. I think like the reason this one to me feels like we're all kind of excited about it, even though we're tired of the reboots and remakes, is they waited 20 fucking years and they got the whole original cast.
Yeah.
Those are the two elements.
Yeah.
You need to wait a very long time and you need to get the original players back in the thing.
Yeah.
That's the thing that's missing. They're going like 2 months after a thing that just came out and doing it right away. It's like, give us some time to miss these characters, for God's sake.
Yeah. I think that's why Freaky Friday worked so well.
Yeah.
The Freakier Friday was so good.
Yeah. Cried 3 times. I did.
Again,
I'm
she's
a
going
hater.
through it.
And
We've got
She's
some
doing
other
the hard
stuff
way. She's
going
crying 3
on.
times on Freaky Friday.
And I'm here for you and you can call me anytime.
Yeah.
We're going to see you through this. Don't you worry.
Question. Has anyone done more for Kansas City than Taylor Swift?
Taylor Swift has been so good, so fun for Kansas City and so fun for football too.
Mm.
I really love, I've been saying this a lot. Like, I really think as a man who cares about football and is always trying to get the girls and the gays interested. Now, some girls and gays are interested on their own, but a lot of my girls and gays are not. And I'm constantly trying to get them interested because I want them to watch with me and care. And I think it's fun. And I also think it's drama. Like what I don't do for reality TV, I'm doing with football. I know everyone's drama. I know who hates who. I know what coaches are beefing. I know what players have just left because their contract was an insult. I'm locked in on that in a way that's like Real Housewives kind of.
Totally.
But these men that are mad at Taylor Swift being at the games and like that she's getting so much attention or whatever, I'm like, you guys are dumb. Like, it doesn't matter if you like that she's there. It's a way to bridge the gap with the women in your life. Like, this is an opportunity. Like, your whole thing is being like, oh, they never want to watch the game. They hate that I watch the game. It's like, this is an opportunity to bridge the gap and you're fucking blowing it because you're a loser. I think it's so cool. I'm like, this is fun. We can all like get excited about something together. You know, there's no monoculture anymore. So anytime that we can all have a reason to tune into something, even if they're being like, oh, I'm here for Taylor's boyfriend or whatever. It's like, fine. That's awesome.
Extra
That's
eyes,
awesome.
I'll take them.
Let's participate. How fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So really quickly. Speaking of bisexuality, no one was speaking about bisexuality, but it's omnipresent. I was gonna say you're bi, as in New York, LA.
New York, Kansas City, in fact.
New York, Kansas City, LA, all three? Or?
No, I used to. So this is. You're right to be confused. And This is a very confusing thing.
Thank you.
I for a while I was between LA and Kansas City, and then about a year and a half ago, I got rid of my place in LA and moved out here. So now I'm back and forth between here and KC.
Oh,
yeah.
Ooh, never let them know your next move.
Never let them know.
Always keep them guessing. You're like, bi-coastal, that's so last year.
No, we're doing something. It's a secret third thing.
Yeah.
I do want to say something about bisexuals, though.
Yeah.
Okay, because here's what's happened. I had like one bit about bisexual years ago, okay? And then everyone started asking me about it over and over again, right? It became a thing that fans wanted to say. And what it really came from originally was bisexual people were loving the bit, right? They were like, I like that you're like giving it to us. And then the tide has turned a little bit in like the last couple of months where there's a genuine faction of bisexual people that think I hate bisexuals for real. And so I am setting the record straight on your podcast. This is not true. This is not true. I'm kidding around. Everybody's going to be fine. I'm poking fun. Yeah. It kind of feels to me a little bit like the dyke faggot discourse where I'm like, we simply have bigger fish to fry. And I promise you, you're going to be fine.
Yeah.
You're going to be fine. I'm going to be fine. We're good. I love you. Come here. Like, I just want everyone to chill about it. Because I'm like, it really is. I'm seeing like, I got accused the other day of someone accused me of being polyphobic and Zionist. I was like, we're losing the plot a little bit because these things are not, first of all, the first thing's not even real. And the second, and the second thing is demonstrably not my vibe. You know what I mean? It's like, let's rein it in a little bit.
You said something brave and true and real.
Like, polyphobic. See, but now I'm starting another thing on accident.
No. But there is a true war on bisexuals right now in a way that, like, I think that they love. It's actually between like bisexual and lesbians. Like, are you up to date with all the like Betty Who and like JoJo Siwa and all the,
yes.
That it's just like this discourse. There are just simply so many other things that we could talk about.
That's the thing too. Is I felt for her in that because people were like, well, when you make yourself a lesbian icon, it's like, maybe you were just projecting too much onto the stranger that you don't know. And who she
just
falls
had a
in love with. Yeah, like relax.
God forbid a woman have an undercut.
You wear a bow tie to 3 events and now you can't ever date a man again? Like, knock it off. It's out of control.
But 4?
Hey.
3, fine. 4, you're done. Yeah.
I'm like, I do think we would really benefit culturally, politically, societally, spiritually in this moment from everyone taking 3 deep breaths and going, just relax a little bit. Yeah. Everyone is very activated right now on everything.
Yeah.
And I'm like, we have real things to be activated about. Everyone relax. Let's just chill out a little bit. Let's turn all this towards the billionaires. Let's take the venom out of our words towards each other a little bit. Everything's going to be fine. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Let's just point this energy, use it in the right direction.
Towards the billionaires. Yeah. They really keep getting away with it. And I'm like, we got to start turning it towards those guys.
Yeah. And maybe we collectively 3, 2, 1.
Just one of those. Like,
and that's on the artist.
Yeah. You know my shoulders, they live up here. Every workout class I take, they're like, okay, shoulders down, please.
Isn't that crazy? Sometimes you'll just like clock your own posture. The other day I was sitting and working on my computer for a little bit. And there was a genuine moment where I went like, I took note of my body and this is how I was. And I was like, what are you doing?
Uh-oh.
Like, whoa, dude. Like, get up and stretch and maybe drink a glass of water. What's going on with you?
Yeah. It's always going to be like me dehydrated as a source of many things.
Or me being hungry. Me getting attitude because I simply have not eaten.
That's real, though. And you're real for it.
Yeah. You know how I am. We've got about 3 I'm hungries before something changes.
Before it's silent and here. Before Hunter as a child with the clipboard comes out. It's very,
yeah. Shit's not funny anymore.
Now it's serious business.
It jumped from funny to very real very quickly. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for coming on the pod.
Thank y'all for having me. For the record, I would have done this for a lot longer. So just know if you ever want to have me back, I'll do it again.
Oh, period. And we do, and we will.
y'all
But
for
where can
having
people
me.
follow you and keep up with your work?
Oh, you can. You probably don't need to follow me on Instagram. I'm not doing much on there, but I'm kind of active on the stories. Caleb says things on there and on TikTok, and you can watch my brand new HBO special, Model Comedian, right now if you want to.
Awesome.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank y'all very much. Thank you.
Well, that's it for this week. As usual, we are 2 online, so you don't have to be.
You know, I'm going to see One Battle After Another again on 70mm.
Oh, and I'll be there with you. Not eating in the theater. That's what I'll be doing. Follow us on socials at Let Me Say This Pod, at Peyton Dix, and at Hunter H.
Let Me Say This is hosted by me, Hunter Harris.
And me, Peyton Dix.
Let Me Say This is a production of Wondery.
Let me